Alright, so I know this has been done before by the allfather of Dogma content, but I thought it was a fun idea, and I wanted to share what I usually sport when playing. So I asked him if he was okay with me making this, and he had no problem with that. Also, I want to show some of the other armor sets which I find cool. Some of these are just full sets, and some of these are different pieces put together into what I think looks good, and will be listed in no particular order. I'll also try to link the wiki page to the different armors of the game down in the description. So without any further ado, let's just begin. This first set is the Chaos set. This just looks so edgy and radical that it becomes cool in my opinion. Not to mention it has this ominous black fog pouring out of it, which just solidifies the wearer as a force to be reckoned with. The stats aren't the best, but at level 200 with the mechanic of dragon forging has the possibility of making anything become viable. Which is one of the plethora of reasons why I simply worship this game. I am also quite in love with the chimeric armor. Just look at BJ here, he looks so dashing, doesn't he? In my opinion, it makes the wearer, especially Beach Jesus, look kinda royal. The pauldrons, that are a tad too large in my opinion, are detailed with the face of a lion, and the different colors complementing each other perfectly just makes this set look so awesome. The only thing I'll comment on that I personally would change is the overly large pauldrons and the pointy feet. However, the bulky pauldrons can be hidden with a Sovereign's Mantle, which fit incredibly well to the set, in my opinion. Next up is the Shadow and Oblivion set from Bitter Black Isle. These makes your character look like an assassin that you don't want to mess with. Once again, I feel the devs has gone the extra mile to make the details pop and colors match. I am in love, and this is one of my favorite choices of armor for the yellow vocations. Some of the parts of the Shadow and Oblivion sets works also pretty well with other armors that I'll get back to later in the video. But these ninja armors really makes me wish there was a stealth mechanic where I could sneak around and stealth kill these pesky goblins all Splinter Cell style. Then there's the Sin and Hellfire set. These are a tad edgy, but they are just edgy enough for me to be like, yeah, the devs knew what they were doing. They look so menacing and awesome. And I know that the Betrayers is simply a recolor of the Hellfire one, but for me the Betrayers pops way harder than the Hellfire in terms of the awesomeness. Even with or without their respective cloaks. Then there's the Twilight armor set. This armor set surprised me as to how well it works with the Crimson Jerkin and Oblivion hood. It might have looked a tad better on a character that isn't a freaking golden god of beauty, but at the same time it makes Beach Jesus look like that one overpowered silent guard of some feudal lord in ancient Japan.
Nice.
The Menomi armor is also a hidden gem of armor in my opinion. The cold mist it emits just looks so cool, and the details makes me think of a warrior from a tribe in a far off land come to assassinate someone important. Hopefully, touch it slowly. Also the Menomi armor with the Oblivion hood and greaves. Oh my god, this looks so badass. This really surprised me in how good it looks and has taken its rightful place as my favorite set for future playthroughs. The Barbarian armor sets from the wikis also look incredible. Here BJ is sporting the scale coat with leather chest guard, ancient bangles, half-chain hosen and battle greaves with a feral cape and cyclops veil topping it off. I am not the ambassador of the warrior fan club, but I am an average warrior enjoyer, and the barbarian set I feel fits this vocation perfectly. Sometimes I just wish I could place the Hellfire stats onto this, since it looks so cool, barbaric and otherworldly. I just want to roleplay as a barbarian when I see this set. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make an orc. Write this down for future videos. I can't comprehend how much detail and love there's been poured into this game. I am still in awe. This was a fun video to make, since I've never really looked at the armors as thoroughly as I've done while making this video. And this has deepened my love for the game even more, and I now have a new favorite drip for my Strider. Holy hell, this looks awesome. I just want to play this entire game over and over and over again with this drip. It just looks so, it's just so, oh. Sorry about that. Well, thank you so much for listening to my rambling love letter to some of the armors of this game, and I really do hope Dragonsdogma 2 will have some equally awesome armors. I still can't believe we're getting a sequel, finally. I am not quite sure when the next video will be done. Honestly, it's still only an idea, but I've been dealing with some minor health issues as of late, so as of right now I'm really just focusing on that really. However, I still want to make content for you guys while still indulging in what I find fun to do. So the idea I've been playing with is making a video kind of like a talkthrough of sorts, like the Chadwick ones and the Elden Ring one, but this time it's about Skyrim and my return to it after 11 years. As I said, it's still an idea, so I'm not sure if I even gonna make it. I first have to get well and then get to playing and recording. If I can't even finish it because of Elder Scrolls Burnout, it might just end there. Or I might make a video talking about that aspect of gaming. The nostalgia and the excitement to jump back into an old game only to be immediately burnt out because you already know everything. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me and being patient between my sporadic uploads. I do my best, but this is still just a hobby, and I want to do this in a way that makes it fun for me and not a grind, if you get me. Okay, now I'm really rambling. I'll just end the video here before we fall deeper into some grand self-reflecting rabbit hole of despair which we cannot get out of. Sincerely though, thank you so much, pals. It means a lot.